Welcome, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Michael Flecha, and welcome to a very special edition of a Mikey's Mindset. This is my preview video for RWA Summertime Showdown. The Summertime Showdown will go down this Sunday afternoon. Note the time, 4 p.m. start time from the RWA Chop Shop in Providence, Rhode Island at 681 Broadway. Of course, RWA has been so good to me in the past with a lot of exclusive interviews. I've gotten to interview 3 of their superstars in the past with some monster success, and I have promised that I will continue with the partnership with the Renegade Wrestling Alliance for months to come. And of course, this is one of those events. Basically, right now they have announced several matches with several more to go. I would believe, of course, they are gearing up for the Summertime Showdown Sunday afternoon at 4 p.m. So with that said, we're just going to dive right into the official card of this event. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually going to use my Google. Well, because I'm on Google Hangout, I'm gonna go with a live screen share so I can show you the actual matches that is gonna go down for this card. So, ladies and gentlemen, here they are in no particular order. Our first match of the night is going to be, look at this, guys, a fatal 4-way match. It's gonna be the Brick, David Baker, the amazing Michael Santana, Little Daddy Bravo, and now Tim Davidson. A lot of you guys remembered him as Thor Davidson. Now he's going by the name of Tim Davidson. And this is a fatal 4-way. Opportunities everywhere. Certainly has a chance to impress in this match. And this is a moment for all 4 men. David Baker was a man that was in the conversation for the RWA Triple Crown Championship. Mike Santana was basically a guy who was looking at possibly becoming a tag team champion at one time when he was with Frank the Crank. Little Daddy Bravo, a member of the Secret City outfit. We'll get with them because they're going to be involved later on in the evening. And of course, Tim Davidson, trying to find an identity in RWA, had a big time rivalry with Judge Chambers for a while, and it was known as the rivalry of the year in 2015. So now these 4 men are going to wage war at each other, and basically whoever wins this match will climb the ladder in RWA. If David Baker does win this match, maybe this might put him in line for a future RWA Triple Crown title match. If Michael Santana wins, could he be looking at a hype championship fight? Lil Daddy Bravo to cement his place as a member of the Secret City outfit. And Tim Davidson trying to, say, hey, I deserve a couple of notches up the ranks in RWA. So this is more of an entertaining match, a match that I think a lot of the fans will definitely climb into and get very excited for. But one thing is for sure, with Tim Davidson, I should say, how is that going to play out? His opportunity is definitely rising. Lil Daddy Bravo, of course, a rising star. And we heard, if you remember the infamous interview with Triplicious, he called him, he was a little wet behind the ears, but, he was understanding it. He was getting why, how the Secret City outfit was working. Mike Santana, I've known Santana now for a couple of years, from referee to now being a bona fide superstar in the Renegade Wrestling Alliance. And then, of course, David Baker, the Brick. I mean, probably one of the hardest slappers in all of RWA. The way he slaps people, man, it's like a gunshot going off. I mean, you see guys' chests are welded up, almost red as a tomato, and I feel so sorry for these 3 guys who has to deal with David Baker, because I think that he's going to light them up on Sunday afternoon. Who wins this match? Fatal 4-ways, you never know. The odds are so endless. 25% chance to win it. It's how's it going to play out? What's it going to look like? You just got to sit there and watch, man. And I'll tell you one thing for sure. The tickets are worth it. $15 VIP, $10 for general admission. If you're 12 and under, going for 5. And I believe if it's between under 7 or under 2, you're going for free. But, that's RWA, RWAWrestling.net. They got all the information for you guys. But very limited tickets are left for this show. All right. So next up, we have, all right, this is a rematch from Legacy. This is going to be a very interesting match. Kellen Thomas, Nick Marchand, and Tyler Nitro, they're going to wage war again. On that night, I believe it was Tyler Nitro walks out with the victory at Legacy. Now these three men are going to go at it again one more time at the Summertime Showdown. This is going to be an interesting matchup. If Tyler Nitro wins again, he almost certainly locks up an opportunity at the RWA Hype Championship. If Nick Marchand wins, maybe we got a conversation here. If Kellen Thomas wins, maybe there's another conversation here. But Tyler Nitro already got one victory already. If he gets that second victory, I think he's locked for a future RWA Hype Title Championship fight. That means, that's definitely going to interest Triplicious, because Triplicious has also got a big fight, and we'll see him especially on Sunday afternoon. But this definitely could cement Tyler Nitro's place as the number one contender if he wins this fight. If Nick Marchand wins, remember, he's a former Hype champion himself. So if Nick Marchand wins, maybe that might put him over the top, and he might get another crack at the Hype Championship. And Kellen Thomas, if he wins it, who knows about this one? Does that make him put the claim, saying, hey, I deserve a title shot, guys. I won this, so we'll wait and see what happens. It's definitely going to be a great battle nonetheless. Next up, we got a tag team attraction. The Insane Dick Lane and Tom Bellington, with Anissa in their corner, goes up against the Middlesex Express. Now, both teams got victories at Legacy. Now, this is a huge matchup because of the fact that the winners of this one may be looking at an RWA tag team title fight down the line. One thing is for sure, Bellington, Lane, and Anissa are definitely wild cards in this fight because of the fact that, the Middlesex Express, they got cohesion. They've worked together a little more longer than Tom Bellington and Dick Lane. The one thing that you have to wonder is, where is Dick Lane in this situation? Sometimes Dick Lane, the power of that super suit has been very good. But as you noted once before, Dr. Artemis Cobblepot was able to manipulate it and get that super suit and regain it. And we saw Dick Lane basically turn on Tom Bellington once. Can that happen again? So far, it hasn't, because for some odd reason, the Terra Tom Bellington and Anissa has been able to keep Dr. Artemis Cobblepot away in some unknown dimension. Now, if you're in a DC universe, guys, you heard about the P-52, which is the 52 planets that is a part of the DC universe. So Lord knows what Earth Dr. Artemis Cobblepot could be in. He could be in Earth 3, Earth 4, Earth 5. He's definitely not in our Earth. He's not in Earth 1. Well, he's not in conventional Earth. Lord knows where he can be. One thing is for sure, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a very interesting matchup because of the fact that the winners could be looking at an RWA tag team title shot down the line. We'll wait and see what happens there. All right, next up, another matchup. This is an unbelievable matchup. Whoever thought we would ever see this one? The Hoods, Davey Cash, the Heat, Chris Pyro goes up against Dave Cole and the Ace Mike Montero. I mean, Mike Montero and Dave Cole had a match. It was almost 5 stars and beyond from all of the details that I got from Legacy. Now they're working together as a unit to take on basically one of the best tag teams in the New England area, the Hoods. Now, we all know Davey Cash and Chris Pyro, both former RWA Triple Crown champions, respectively. They both held the belt at one time and another. Now, without a doubt, they have become one of the top tag teams in New England. You've seen them in Beyond Wrestling. You've seen them in other wrestling organizations around New England. They have really cemented their place in the top of the elite. Dave Cole and Mike Montero, this is, I believe, one of the first times that they're teaming up. However, Dave Cole, another big name in the New England wrestling community. Mike Montero, he's basically done it all. He was a Triple Crown champion. He's been a hype champion. He's been a tag team champion. He's held practically almost every belt that the RWA has to offer. So for this big tag team matchup, this is a moment where if the Hoods wins, they're in line possibly for a tag team title shot. If Dave Cole and Mike Montero wins, who knows? This might be the opportunity where Mike Montero might have an opportunity to at another RWA Tag Team Championship, this time with Dave Cole. I mean, it's the student and the teacher working together as a unit, and who knows? They might soar up and get a shot at the titles. Who knows? So this is a very interesting, exciting matchup that's going down Sunday afternoon. Next up, all right, this one is going to be an interesting match. It is Ace Romero one-on-one with the Mind Eraser, Mike Rassa, with Rich Bass in his corner. Now, Ace Romero defeated Jammin' Jack Connor at the last event, which I believe was Legacy. Mike Rassa has made it very clear he wants to be the RWA Triple Crown Championship before Jack Connor gets the belt back. One fight that he needs to do is beat Ace Romero. Ace Romero has already beat Jack Connor. Now, Mike Rassa thinks that he can beat Ace Romero and do it better. High-class Rich Bass has already made it very clear. He is on the side of the Mind Eraser, and together, these two men believe that Mike Rassa will become a future RWA Triple Crown champion. Now, Grassa's held the belt before, and he wants the belt again, but he wants to do it before Connor gets the title. Well, we'll wait and see what happens there. But Ace Romero's already got that victory, and he's thinking big time. He's thinking definitely championship material. If you beat Mike Rassa, that's already 2 Triple Crown champions you already would have upended. I totally believe that if you do that, you put yourself in a great position, at least to be in the consideration for an RWA championship fight. We just got to see if that's going to happen or not. All right. So next up, all right. This is personal. This is serious. And get ready for a war. The heavy hitters goes up against Tommy Trainwreck and Big Daddy T Phoenix. All right. Let me backtrack you a little bit, and then we'll go from here. Basically, T Phoenix was going through a lot of problems, a lot of wars, and a lot of battles. He basically had the RWA literally taken right off from under him by President God Devin Blades. There was a war going on. Tommy Trainwreck, Devin Blades, and the Irish Warrior. And one of the people that stood by T Phoenix's side was Shady Cash and Frank Champion, the heavy hitters. They rode with T Phoenix to try to get the company back. And then at Legacy, the most shocking thing that ever happened in RWA's history, T Phoenix betrayed the Brotherhood. He turned his backs on the heavy hitters and is now firmly in line with President God Devin Blades and Tommy Trainwreck. And now, Sunday afternoon, at the Chop Shop in Providence, the heavy hitters are looking for revenge. They are looking for payback, and they are looking to take out their former best friend. If a victory by the heavy hitters does happen, you gotta believe that will cement them as the number one contenders and possibly get another shot at the Minutemen, President God Devin Blades, and Tommy Trainwreck for the RWA Tag Team Championship. So now, what is going to be the impact? We don't know why he did it. And President God Devin Blades has already made it very clear. He will give us the reason why it happened. Why did T Phoenix turn on his Brotherhood? Why did he turn it back on his fans? And why is he aligned with President God, the man who tried to ruin his life, basically destroy something that T Phoenix has worked 9 years of his life for? We're going to get answers Sunday afternoon. All right. Next up, oh my goodness. Yeah. It's this one's pretty big. It is the Firebrand, Bryan Fury versus Jammin' Jack Connor. This is going to be an unbelievable matchup. The Firebrand, Bryan Fury, literally had the RWA Hype and RWA Triple Crown Championships in his grasp. He literally had the titles in his possession until the referee, Tony P, said that Triple-Licious' foot was on the rope before the count of 3, and it was null and void. The match continued. We saw what happened. Bryan Fury literally got screwed out of the titles, and Triple-Licious continues his reign as champion. Now he goes one-on-one with the man who is a former RWA Triple Crown champion himself in Jammin' Jack Connor. Connor is basically making it very, very worth the while that he wants his title back. That, he is definitely in a situation where a win over the Firebrand will definitely put him right back in the mix. But if Bryan Fury wins, you gotta believe he's gotta be believing that I got a chance at getting another shot at both the Hype and Triple Crown titles. This could be the sleeper fight of the night, ladies and gentlemen. The body of work of both men are so good and so amazing. Who knows what we're going to see? And that will lead up to our final match of the evening, the main event for an RWA championship. It's going to be Triple-Licious and the Juice, JT Dunn. All right, so here's how this happened. JT Dunn defeated Bryan Milanes, and it secured him the right to fight for an RWA championship. Triple-Licious successfully defended his title And I mean, he had everybody involved. He had Lil Daddy Bravo. He had Mike Gamble. He had that sexy vixen, Deanna on Fire. He used every single resource to keep the belt in his possession. Now, a title has to be defended. Now, we don't know which belt's going to be on the line. There was a rumor that it's going to be just the hype only. We heard a rumor that it's just the Triple Crown title only. We've heard a rumor that Triple Licious might put both belts on the line. I doubt both belts are going to be on the line. I'm ruling that out completely. No way, no how. I know Triple Licious enough. I actually did a sit-down interview with him, and trust me, he's a shrewd operator. He tried to play, he tried to horse me around, trying to make me look like I was an idiot. I read his game. I knew his playbook. Yeah, try to intimidate me like Donald Trump's trying to intimidate America. I'm not buying it. I'm not falling for it. And I know Triple-licious enough. He's scared of JT Dunn. JT Dunn basically won his fight, did a great job, and handled his business against Bryan Milanes. And Milanes even had the nerve to jump him at the Chop Shop after a training, as a training area. But whatever. This is going to be a great championship fight. Whatever the case may be, whatever is laid out, that's going to be the play. And one thing is for sure, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be an unbelievable afternoon and early evening wherever you are in the RWA universe. But one thing is for sure, with everything going on, with basically the richest prize in the industry about to be defended, what will be the ramifications? We will definitely find out Sunday afternoon, 4 p.m. Eastern, from the Chop Shop, 681 Broadway, Providence, Rhode Island. Until then, I am Michael Flecha. Thank you for watching this. Leave a comment, like this video, share it with all your friends in the entire wrestling world. And until then, have a good night, everybody. I will see you soon. So long for now.